Hello everyone, before this episode starts, I would just like to apologize for the buggy audio at some portions of this video and throughout the whole video actually. Um, Thank you all for understanding. This is just a test episode. New episodes every single Sunday at 7 a.m. Central Time. They get better from this, I promise. Thank you all so much for listening or watching. I'll see you guys next week. Nacho Talk. I'm not ready. Hello, everybody, and welcome to something new. Something I like to call episode 0 of Nacho Talk. Today, we're going to be sitting down with my wife. Let's get right into it. I got a few questions for us here. This is episode 0. This will not be the normal length of all episodes. Maybe it will be. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I got a few questions for my wife here. Tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know, like, specifically?
Whatever you want to tell.
Do you want to know,
Who
like?
are you?
Okay, so my name is Liberty. I'm 22. I was born in Florida. I have this really cool dog, Henry. He's my world. Say something.
I think I picked him up. Stepping the microphone up.
He's my baby. I like games. I like music.
She likes video games?
Yeah, I have gluten intolerance.
And dairy, kind of, right?
Yeah.
And you're also my wife.
Yeah, and I'm also.
I realized when you said your name, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm your host, JJ Nachos. But I'm also Jared. So, but I don't know. I'll go more professionally. All right, you ready? Question 2. Do you have any hobbies?
Yes. I like to game.
Yeah.
I like to.
Games?
Yeah. I like Zelda a lot. I'm saying a lot. I like Zelda. I like silly games. I mean, I like Minecraft. I like, I'm playing Skyrim right now. I really like Stardew. I like doing makeup.
Yeah. She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
I love you, woman. We have a lot of similar hobbies, which is, could lead to why we were married, or why we're married now. But yeah, we do a lot of things together. We love spending time with each other. It's just a thing we like to do. A happy marriage, I'd say.
Yes.
All right. Well, number 3. This is a big one. What are your biggest goals, lady? You have any goals?
My biggest goal in life is just to be happy and to be kind and to live, like, gracefully and selflessly and to not repeat any generational curses.
I'd say it's a good goal. Good few goals. I like those goals. We have similar long-term goals.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Now, this was also a big one. If she doesn't remember this, we're getting divorced.
What?
How did we meet?
Okay, so
Good question.
we worked at the same place for, like, a really long time, but I didn't, like, know him because he would always wear, like, a mask and, like, a hair.
This was prime COVID.
Yeah, prime COVID, so he always wore a mask and, what's it called? A beanie.
Yeah.
And, like, so I, like, never really freaking knew what he looked like. And then even when I would come up to him, because, like, my department would have to work with his department sometimes, so even when I would come up to him and be like, hey, like, can you help me, where's this, he would be like, and he just would not say a word to me. And so I was like, okay, like, this guy hates me. So then I just worked, like, a long time thinking that he hated me. And then one day on Facebook, I finally accepted his friend request, which I guess he had sent a while ago.
I sent her a friend request, like, I'm pretty sure it was, like, at the end of 2022, like, November, September, maybe September, November, October, somewhere around there. And she didn't accept it until the end or middle of January.
I didn't know who he was because he never showed, like, his whole face at work. So
Yeah.
That's my defense.
Well, it was so funny because I sent her a friend request months in advance, and then if you guys know me, you know that in the middle of January, I decided for the first time just to take off across the country. And the second I got to California, literally, I just pulled over the border. I just pulled over this California state border, and then that's like honestly, it was kind of like it kind of boosted the vibe because I didn't really go into this too much before, but we just gotten through California, from Arizona, and the first like city we're in was a little place called Needles, and that is like worse than the worst part of Little Rock, Arkansas. Like it was bad. And we were just struggling. We'd pull over to get gas. It's like $7 a gallon to get gas, and then it was the middle of the night too, and it was just so like dark and scary everywhere. We pulled into this motel where like we'd get murdered. And
Background shock though.
yeah, okay, well, and then we pulled in. It was down in the dumps, and then I look at my phone. It said Liberty accepted friend request, and I was like, okay, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe maybe we're good. But yeah, eventually what you?
Oh yeah, so then I accepted your friend request, and then I made some post. Oh yeah, I remember what the post said. It was like when your mama said she knows what's best for you, she was talking about me.
Yeah.
And then you like commented something. You were like, "Mama knows best, whatever."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, okay." So like he likes me, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I hearted the comment, and then later on Instagram, he was going on. Was that the hike was next? Yeah. So then on Instagram, he had posted that he got lost hiking, and I was like, "Oh no, like that sucks. Wanted to hang out with him. He might die now." And so I slid up, and then we started talking after that, and like thankfully he made it back because like it actually genuinely was like really dark, and he was actually lost.
Yeah.
So you want to dive into that a little bit about you being lost?
Yeah. Well, I started going on hikes by myself after the California trip because like after that I was like, man, I really just like have a boring ass life. Like I don't do anything. So I started going on hikes often, and that night it was like my sixth hike or something. But I went off on a different trail this time, and it was a little later when I started. And then I walked off and just kept walking for like 2.5 hours, and I eventually I went off trail somehow, and I was just in the middle of nowhere, 2.5 hours away from my vehicle.
Yeah, and that made me unhappy. That
Yeah.
made me sad. I was like, no, not him.
I wasn't worried because I still had service because I was posting on my story, and I was like, if you guys don't see me post for like 30 minutes or so, then I'm probably dead or something.
No.
But yeah, she was. I saw that she was like keeping up with each story and like liking all of them and stuff. And then she messaged me off of it, and basically like right then I invited her to come hiking with me, and she was just like, yeah, sure, like complete stranger.
Yeah. I like never hang out with like, especially at this point in my life, I like never hung out with anybody besides like my best friend. I was not hanging out with anybody. Like I would always be like, yeah, and then I would cancel. Like I just wouldn't hang out with people. But for some reason with him, I like made the plans, and like we made plans to hang out. We did it.
We stuck to it. No, we didn't go on a hike. It ended up pouring down rain.
Yeah.
But we went to an Olive Garden, so.
It's better because then I learned that he was such a gentleman. Like it was literally such an experience because like he got there first, which first of all, I was so mad. I was like racing trying to get there before him, but he left super freaking early to get there before me.
Oh yeah.
Butthole. So I got there and then I like raced inside like, oh no, I'm late. And he opened the door for me, and then that's like when I like really like in person got my first like good look at him. And I didn't know his voice was like so deep. And I didn't know, like, I didn't really get a good look at him before, so that was my first time. So it was like, it was an experience. Like, it was like a moment. Because, like, opening the door and, like, seeing you the first time, you'd be like, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Seeing you outside of work like that, I was like, oh, shoot. Because I was crushing on her for a long time, too. I didn't say that, but I'd been crushing on her since she started working there. Because I started, and, like, a year and a half later, she started or something. And then, but yeah, I was worried she was standing me up because like I got there so early. I was waiting around. She was texting me still.
Yeah,
but
I
was like,
I started sending voice memos because I was driving.
Yeah. She was sending me voice memos. I was still like, I was worried. I was worried for a minute. Here, can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
Make sure this. Oh. I'll have to test this in production. Okay. We'll cut that out. Ugh. But yeah, no. I thought she was gonna stand me up, but it ended up working out. We had Olive Garden. I feel like if we did end up going on the hike, that my awkwardness, like actually meeting you for the first time and like just walking around not knowing what to do, would have creeped you out more than anything.
No, I'm glad that it was Olive Garden because it gave me a chance to like be in a public place with you first of all, which love that. I have horrible anxiety. And then also like it gave you a chance to really show like how much of a gentleman you are, like even just on the first like getting to know someone, because dinner there's a lot of chances to show that you're a gentleman, and he did everything very correctly. He was very respectful, very kind, very nice, very funny. We had a lot in common. I was very, very intrigued. After that very first hangout, we were glued to the freaking hip. We were like in love after that. Like it was just calling every single night, hanging out every single night, constantly together. How fast did I move in with you after that?
Yeah. Like I think a month. No. Maybe.
I think like 2 weeks after that is when we started dating, and then
like really started. Yeah, because
I moved in.
we hung out and like went on a couple of, like dates. Like we went to movies and like what did we do? I know we went to movies in the mall and stuff. What other date? We like walked downtown and stuff together.
We walked downtown a lot. We like went to the Gorge once. Yeah. I don't know. We were both broke, so we were trying to hang out on a budget, man. Yeah. It was rough.
We found each other at the right time because I was kind of broke, but I just got a credit card like approved, so I like I was like, all right, I'm making sure I'm not that broke. Yeah. So we ended up doing all that and having a good old time. And dinner, it's not that, like, guys, it's not that, for my boys out there trying to get a lady, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You just gotta be nice. I opened the door for her. I did the talking.
You gotta keep being nice. You can't just be nice.
Oh yeah, not just the first day. You gotta just don't be a dickhead. You know, don't be a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just first day especially. I opened the door for her. I did most of the talking.
What day was it that you got me flowers?
That was like the third.
Like that was insane to me. I was like, just like no one ever got me flowers that fast before.
Yeah, boys, you'd be surprised at how many women.
Once before, really, in my whole life.
Yeah, you'd be surprised at how many women don't get flowers like at all. So I was nervous to do it. You know, it's nerve-wracking like gifting something like that because that's like, just like really cementing it that like, hey, I like you. I'm giving you flowers, you know. But that's what I'm saying. Be nice. Pay for the first date. Give her flowers. I think that's a good thing to go. And then keep being nice. Don't change.
Keep being nice.
Yeah. Well, that was good. That was a good talk. That's how we met. And we've been married for a few months.
Yeah. We should go. I think the timelines is funny. Yeah. So like, after 2 weeks of like meeting for the first time is when we started dating, and then 2 weeks after that is when I moved in with you. Yeah. And then was it like 4 or 5 months is when we got engaged? 5 months?
Yeah. Because we officially started dating like 1st of May. Our first like that Olive Garden thing was like on 4/20. It was on April 20th.
Yeah, that's another cool lore.
Yeah, that's one thing. And then we officially started dating 1st of May, and then I think we got engaged. We got engaged in September. So, yeah, like 5 months.
Yeah, I can't do time.
Yeah, I can't think of the dates.
We got married in April.
Yeah, we got married technically 10 days before our like first date. I guess the Olive Garden thing. Yeah. Because we got married on the 10th.
People think we're insane.
Oh yeah, a lot of people I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought we were going way too fast, but it's
not everybody, but mostly everybody was very supportive of it.
Yeah. A lot of people saw that it was like true love and like it was, you know.
My mom loves him more than she loves me, so you know.
Yeah, I do love her family. Her family's great.
They love you too.
Awesome. But yeah, I know it can feel like you're rushing things sometimes with some stuff, but I think deep down you know.
Yeah, like when it's the right person like that, you really truly like know for reals. Like there will be absolutely no doubt in your mind. Like I would definitely give it time if you think you're being crazy. If you think you have any doubts, then give it time.
And it's okay to think you're crazy.
Yeah.
If you're moving too quick.
Just follow your instincts.
Yeah. And now we just moved into our own place as well.
Very happy married couple.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. We don't want to
We
go
have
too
to
long.
boast about our happy marriage.
Yeah, we're fucking happy. Suck it. All right. Now, do you have any dream travel destinations? I know we have similar ones because we're fucking married. We're gonna go a lot of places.
Well, I really want to go to Oregon because I feel like it's a very beautiful natural state and that there's just like a lot of very beautiful natural things to see. I'm not really much of a travel person, so that's like really the only place that I can think of right at the top of my head where I'm like, I want to go there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her out of the shell because I want to go a lot of places. Like I want to go to other countries.
I would go places for you.
See, and that's why you get married to the person.
Yeah, that's why I got the ring.
Yeah. But yeah, like Oregon, I know we want to live there eventually, but I think we should definitely just visit there first and see how it is, you know. But then yeah.
I'd visit Florida again, like that area, like the Panama area again, because there's like just a lot of fun stuff to do there. Yeah. And like the crowds maybe wouldn't be so bad because there's like so many people that like, who cares if you look stupid? Because like there's like 8 billion people there.
If there's anybody that looks stupid, they're in Florida.
Yeah, exactly. So. You can't feel insecure in Florida because just look around. Yeah. Go to a Walmart in Florida, you'll feel better.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, definitely Oregon. I want to go to a couple other countries eventually. I know that's a big thing right now.
Yikes.
But yeah, at least we can start off with Canada or something. That shouldn't be too hard.
Small.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do you have any favorite memories?
Oh, this is a hard one off the top of my head.
I know. I'm hitting you with the hard questions.
I would think like I mean like before we got together and like we would like stay up all night and like play games together. I feel like that's a very fond memory for me because like it let me get to know you and know that you're safe because like obviously like if you were spending so many hours of your time on the phone with me constantly and like playing Minecraft and doing stupid like you know I could trust you. I could trust you like a real one after that. So like I knew then that I could trust you. So like that's a good memory. I look fondly on that. What's another good one?
Actually, in all those free moments though, I was chopping up a bunch of people's dead bodies and tossing them in bags in the ocean. Every free second I had, I just had to kill.
So stupid.
Yeah, no, it was really funny when we first started doing stuff like that because she messaged me. She was so nervous to ask if I liked Minecraft, and of course I fucking like Minecraft.
Like you're a fucking nerd. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
She soon learned that I'm the nerdiest. I'm fairly nerdy, but yeah, we'd stay up all night like on the phone playing Minecraft and stuff. I'd say that's pretty fond memories as well.
Oh, I have another fond memory. When my little sister was born, I wasn't there for her actual birth, but like the first time I saw her. That was a really good memory. She was so tiny. She was a little preemie baby. She was like this big. She was just like this little bean.
Oh yeah.
Preemie babies are so cute. Yeah. All babies are cute. I love babies.
Yeah. Babies are neat. I just don't want any.
Yeah, I love it when people around me have babies, but I don't want a baby.
We'll be great uncle and aunties. You know.
If Gabby will ever, not Gabby. Yeah, Gabby. Yeah. If Gabby will ever have one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'd say those are good memories. You give me a lot of good memories in the recent times.
Yeah. It's hard for me to like think off the spot because I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna say something wrong.
No, it's okay. And of course, like
the day we got Henrolled.
Yeah, that was a good memory. It was a wild time.
It was really funny. It was a funny experience. Because she was like, he's good, he don't run away. And then right after that, he ran away. He got off the leash that, you know, it was like one of those hook leashes. And he ran away. And he was like...
He just, like, literally, he was standing under the lady's legs. And she was like, oh, yeah, he's good. He didn't run off or anything. And then he just swooped under her legs and took off across the parking lot. Yeah.
And now I can't even take a dump alone. Because he is always next to me.
Yeah, I can barely leave for work without him wanting to come with me, so.
He loves us now.
Yeah, good memories. Always good memories. Okay, last couple questions. But this is technically the last real question. You have any childhood crushes?
Childhood crushes? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is hard again. I know I really liked... this is gonna be so embarrassing. Okay, so, like, I had two different, like, vibes when I was younger, because, like, when I was really young, I liked somewhat normal people, and then
Yeah.
like when I got a little bit older, I liked the emo people. So I could give you like a ton of emo people
Yeah.
off the top of my head that I was like, do you want that?
Give me a little top 5 or something.
Okay, of emo people.
Yeah, anybody try any childhood crushes?
Okay, I'll put someone normal in there first.
Mhm.
Ross Lynch was one of a childhood crush.
That's fair.
And then Andy
like
Biersack.
Okay.
And then Vic Fuentes. And then
He's hot.
what's his name? Is it Kellen Quinn?
Mhm.
That's his
Kellen
name.
Quinn.
And then is it Ollie Sykes?
Yeah,
Ollie Sykes.
There you go.
Is that
Okay,
everybody?
Yeah, that's 5, I think. I'll get them all on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Kellen. I'll get Kellen on the podcast at least. I'll get one of them.
He looks different now.
Yeah. I can't remember. Like, I mean, I think my childhood crushes were just like whoever was on Disney Channel, like
Yeah.
like Selena Gomez or like Miley Cyrus or
I kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I got access to like having internet access when I was younger.
Yeah.
So then that's when I got way heavier into like music and stuff like that and started liking those types of people. So only when I was like really, really young did I like.
Yeah, I had like internet access, but all I did was just play games. And I mean, I watched Minecraft YouTubers. Those were all like weird middle-aged men.
I
So-
loved me some Minecraft YouTubers when
Yeah.
I was young.
Yeah.
Minecraft YouTubers was the shit.
They were something else. Now half of or 90% of them
I
are.
still fall asleep to them to this day.
Yeah, that was the first time. The first time I pulled an all-nighter was, and I was probably like 7 or 8, and I took the family like little laptop, like shitty ass laptop, and just watched Minecraft videos all night long. And my mom came in the room in the morning, was like, "Have you been up all night?" And I was like, "What? No, I just woke up." You know,
What are you
just,
talking about?
no. Yeah. You better not. Oh yeah, let me. Oh. It should still be recording. Okay, yeah, it is.
Woo!
Yeah. Now, you better not have any crushes now.
I do. I have one really, really big, fat, juicy crush on someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah. Henry.
What?
No.
Okay. You slump.
No, it's okay to be jealous sometimes in a relationship, but I think trust is a big thing for having a healthy relationship as well.
Fair.
I trust her.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, last question. And like again, before we wrap this up, like all the questions in each one of these episodes probably aren't going to be the same because I'm gonna have a lot of people from different professions and backgrounds and stuff in each episode, like musicians and other YouTubers and stuff. My wife was just polite enough to be guest on
Number
episode
one,
0,
baby.
the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But final question. What did you think about this episode or experience? How do you feel? You almost broke the microphone. Thank you.
That this was a very fun podcast. I loved being on. It was a very fun experience. 11 out of 10.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I missed the podcast thing ever since my last podcast went to shit after my co-host does spill the tea.
No.
No?
No.
Leave that.
Yeah.
If you guys want to know what happened to my last podcast, subscribe and leave a like, and I don't know, give me money or something, and I'll tell you. That sound good?
Please give us money.
Yeah, just donate to the show. We're gonna eventually we'll have a better set going on. It'll look better. Y'all are gonna love the guests. If you guys have any recommendations for guests too, leave them down. If you want to be on the podcast, why not?
Lady Gaga.
I'll get Lady Gaga on the podcast. We'll have Henry on his own episode. He just got a little tired this time around. But
He had a hard day. It's been raining. He's
yeah.
Scared.
Oh yeah, he's scared of the rain. But I think that wraps us up for this first test episode, episode 0. This will be up eventually. I'm gonna figure out my editing style for these. But thank you all so much for watching or listening, because it's gonna be on podcasts and all podcasting platforms. It's gonna be like Spotify and stuff like that. Thank you for watching or listening to the episode 0 of Nacho Talk, and thank you to my wife for being the first guest.
Thank you for having me.
And I will see/talk to you guys next time. I don't know how often these episodes are gonna be, but
Every day.
yeah, every single day you're gonna get a new Nacho Talk episode. But I will see y'all then. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Bye bye. Sniffed to end it off, I think. Cool. Oh. I'm gonna make a cool ditty for this thing too, little saxophone jazz for the intro. A nice ditty. A little ditty.